Hey everybody, welcome back. What you see in front of you here is something really kind of innovative, something I've never seen before. This is the S4 Tactical Gear MRE pouch. Alright everybody, welcome back. Now, this was an item that S4 Tactical Gear, which is a local company, I'll tell you a little bit more about them later, came up with at a request of some friends of theirs who wanted a way to store their field-stripped MREs in a little more organized manner. Now, let's face it, most MREs are pretty bulky, and if you field-strip them down, they're a lot less bulky, but then you have packets all over the place in your gear. What this does is allow you to field-strip an MRE, stuff it all in there, and I have some stuff sticking out here for display, but this all fits in here. Stuff it all in here, seal it up, and take it with you. And as you can tell, if we're going to compare size here, that's a whole lot smaller and a whole lot thinner. I kind of squished it out, but it is thinner than a regular MRE pouch. So, basically the concept behind this is you're going to open up your MRE, you're going to take what you want out of it and field strip it, and I'll show you how to do that. For those of you that are new that don't know about field stripping MREs, it's a very simple process. Basically what you're doing is going in there, getting what you like, getting rid of the rest, and you're good to go. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I have in here first. Then I'll show you how to field strip an MRE and stick it in here. And don't forget too, this can be used for other things, even your own homemade MREs if you don't want to seal them up. I mean, let's face it, if I'm going out to camp and I put together some food, maybe a homemade MRE of sorts, I'm not going to go vacuum seal it just to go out in the field and eat it. So, let's get in here and I'll show you what's inside this bag. So as you can see, the bag is fairly thin, even with all this food inside of it. It lets you keep everything nice and neat, organized. You have options of taking more than one entree. So let's say you have two of your favorite entrees and you don't want all the sides and other stuff. You just want to take the entrees. Well, you can do that, stick them in here, and you're good to go. So you can stick some rice, some hot sauce in here, some MRE rice, some hot sauce, maybe a beef patty, and that's all you may need for lunch while you're out hiking or whatever. Or you can fill it up a little bit more if you're starting to use these in your bug out bags. You can also use this as a first aid pouch, pretty much anything. So let's open it up, show you what's inside. And then we'll get into the construction of these because they make some really nice stuff. I put that in there just for, this isn't normally what I take. This is just to kind of bulk this up to show you how much it can hold. You got crackers. You got one of those chocolate cookies. These are awesome, by the way. Oatmeal chocolate cookies. I have an entree here. What is this stuff? This is yellow rice, pilaf, and I believe this is chicken. Let's see, am I right? Jamaican pork. So that's all I may need for a quick hike or whatever. That's all I may need in, say, a get-home bag. And instead of having it flopping around loose in my bag or put it in a Ziploc and maybe ripping open, you got something like this. Now let's talk a little bit about S4 Tactical Gear. They're a small local company located in Henderson, Nevada. I have met the owners, very great people. He has a channel on here, which I will put a link down below, where he does some of his own gear testing and some hiking and outdoors kind of stuff too. You probably like it if you're interested in that. All their products are USA made, 1000D urethane coated American made Cordura. All the products are affordable. There's no $400 bags here. There's no ridiculously overpriced stuff. These are $16.95. And if you buy them in packs of 3, you can even save on that. So, maybe if you want to stick 3 meals in a get-home bag and you don't want 3 loose entrees flopping around your bag or whatever, you get 3 of these, stick them in there, 1, 2, 3. You can even label them. You can put your name on them, whatever. They're good to go. They have lots and lots of Velcro. So you can bring this up or down as small as you want. You can make it really small. Or, if I really stuff it full, I can have it just seal on the top there, and I have everything inside. So these are very well made. I did ask the owners, I said, I wonder if you took an FRH, one of the MRE heaters, and put some water in it, sealed it up, put it in here with your entree if it would do it. And they really weren't sure because they never even thought of doing that. But it probably would get everything pretty wet and soggy because those things tend to leak a little bit of water. So I probably wouldn't try that out. But I guess in a pinch, if you had no other way to keep it warm and you didn't have a bag or something to stick your entrees in, it would probably work very well. These are very well made. Now they make a ton of other products too. They make a Go Roll, which is kind of like a bug out bag and roll. It's around $45. They make rifle bags, shopping totes, low profile gear belts. Their EDC gear belts are awesome. One of my friends got one. I got to see it. Those things are amazing. And they will actually measure you, or you can go to one of their authorized retailers and they will measure you there and they will make you a belt custom fit to you. They make tons of different bags, tons of different pouches. This is just a good example of the stuff they do. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with it. So we're going to get rid of all this MRE stuff. And I'm going to actually open an MRE, show you how I field strip them, and fit it in there. All right, for a second, let me get this MRE pouch out of the way. And we'll just open this up, and I'll show you what I choose to take and what I wouldn't. I'm just going to use a knife on it. There we go. You can peel these. They do peel open pretty well. One of the neat things you can do with these is use them as a water collection device, too. You can even fold them down like this and use it as a miniature sink or water holder or whatever. So I do like to keep the bag somewhat intact, and normally if I'm going to keep them and I can't peel it, I'll cut them with a scissor. But for this, we're just going to open it up like that. So let's get everything out of here. All right, first off, you got your flameless ration heater, your FRH. We're probably going to take that. Let me take this bag out of here. So we can have it side that's a take and a not take. Probably going to take that. Probably going to take the crackers. This stuff, everything in here, I pretty much carry except for the gum. So I really don't need it. I might take the instant coffee, but I have so many of those Taster's Choice miniature ones, so I probably won't take that. Hot beverage bag, don't need it. Hot sauce, definitely need it. Strawberry jam, I don't know what's in this yet, so I'm going to have to figure it out. Skittles, I'm not crazy about Skittles, but let's say we like it and we'll take it. Beverage base powder, nah, don't need it. Mixed fruit, again, we're going to see what the entree is and see how much we need. We've got peanut butter. I bet you there's some, oh, that's for the cracker. So you got peanut butter and jam. Maybe you want to put that on the cracker, maybe not, depending on the soup. You've got your chicken and noodle soup. So, I'm probably not going to take that because I don't really need that. Since I'm going to take the crackers, probably won't take the Skittles. I'm not too crazy about Skittles. If those had been chocolate peanut M&Ms, they would have been going no matter what. I got these two here for the cracker. Got my mixed fruit. I'll take that. And I will take the entree. And I'm probably not going to take the spoon. So, let's fit it all in here real quick. First thing I like to do is put the entrees in first. And there, as you can tell, there's more than enough room in these to stick entrees in there. There you go. And I'm going to put the crackers in. Now, something that does help is if you fold up the sides. I've noticed that. I've even noticed that with my field stripped MREs. And again, field stripping an MRE is a personal thing. You may absolutely hate crackers and not want to take those, but you may want to take the Skittles. Whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do. It doesn't really matter. You got these two guys here. I'm going to put them up front, like that. I'll stick them in sideways. There. Stick my hot sauce in there. And my FRH. Hopefully that will slide in there easily and not give me a hard time. And there we go. So we went from that big bulky package down to a super slim, organized package. Now, like I said before, you can use this for a ton of other stuff. This would make an awesome fire kit, an awesome cook kit. You know, if you just had a flat burner or whatever, you can really do this, do pretty much anything with this bag. But it was designed for MREs. Now, let's say I have an MRE here, that a homemade MRE that didn't seal right. Some of the air came back into the bag because I didn't get a good seal on it. So let's say we'll dump this one out. All right? This is just one I threw together. Let's say I want to stick this all in here. Well, first thing I can do is put this ramen soups in, like that. Okay. I can put my chicken. This stuff is awesome, by the way. If you ever see it in Walmart, great value, premium white chicken. It's got fajita sauce on it. Toss my crackers in there. And some peanuts. A couple of coffees. Like I said, I always carry these, so there's real no need for me to carry a pack. I have to keep a thing of Crystal Light in here. It's just kind of a good beverage that doesn't have a lot of calories, but tastes good while you're eating. I can take this, fold it up, and there I go. And like I said, if I'm going out tomorrow camping, okay, I'm not going to bother air sealing these. I'm not going to vacuum seal them. I'll just stick them in that and be good to go. So like I said, you can get 3 for a discount. I'm not sure the discounted price because it wasn't on the website yet, but I will leave a link to the website down below. I will leave a link to this pouch, but seriously, check out their other gear. Really good American quality made stuff. They don't skimp on stitching, as you can tell by the construction of this bag. Everything is well stitched together. There's no mistakes. There's no frayed ends or anything. That thing is perfect. So anyway, that is the S4 Tactical Gear MRE pouch. A really kind of cool item. You know, you don't think of something like this, and I'm glad they kind of thought of it because it makes it easy to keep your gear organized. I like, in my bug out bags, everything's in a container, you know, and I have written on it first aid, cook kit, fire kit, extra blanket, whatever. Everything's in a container and labeled. So this will actually fit in nicely with all that stuff too. And they come in a bunch of different colors. They come in black coyote, which this is, multicam black, and cryptic highlander. This pouch here measures 9 inches by 6.5, and it won't fit an entire MRE in it. If you try to take a whole MRE and stuff it in there, say, still in the bag, it's not going to fit in there, obviously. So this is really for those of you who want to field strip your MREs, make, you know, lighten your load a little bit. You can see how much stuff they put in MREs that you may not want to take. You know, if I'm taking, say, I'll bring it over here again, this much stuff, I'm leaving all this weight and excess behind. And I'm taking that with me. Now, yeah, this is the heavier part of it, but you're shedding some weight that you may not want. You may not want to, you know, you may hate Skittles. You don't want to take them with you. Perfect, no problem. So that's one of the my theory behind field stripping MREs. Even if you just want to take 4 entrees with you. You know, maybe you bought a bag of rice that you're going to cook up at your campsite, and you stick 4 MRE entrees in here. You know, field strip like this, easily fit in there, and you're good to go. So there's a lot of uses for it. Anyway, that is the S4 Tactical Gear MRE pouch. Like I said, I will put a link down below where you can look at their stuff, pick one up. Maybe you can pick up a pack of 3 for a little bit of discount. And check out their other gear too, definitely, because they really make some nice stuff. And don't forget to check out our link down below for Amazon, our link for Olight. We do have another Olight flash sale coming up probably at the end of this month, so you want to get registered on Olight, because if you're pre-registered, a lot of times you'll get freebies when you buy stuff. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below if you're interested in getting started in some freeze-dried food. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.